So I want to show you guys my latest heater box cover design and also answer a few common questions that I get with these panels. For those of you who have never heard of this before, this is my heater box cover. I designed this about 4 years ago in my garage, came up with this idea, and I got a brand new one to show you. But what this is, it's an aluminum panel. It bolts up to your 79 to 93 Foxbody Mustang under the passenger footwell area. I also have one for the driver's side for 87 to 93s only. 79 to 86 is coming soon. But after owning a few Foxbodies, I realized that it's almost like Ford didn't complete the dash area under there. You see that nasty, ugly heater box, and a lot of times there's some wires hanging down under there, whether your dash has been out or previous owner was doing work under there, and it's just kind of messy looking. So I came up with this idea to cover up that mess, and I'll show you guys what it looks like installed. These are a bolt-up design. All you got to do is take the screws out, put the panel in, and put the two screws back in. There's no modifications required. You don't have to be drilling anything or modifying the part in order to install it. That's just the kind of products I like to create. Like I mentioned, after working on a few of these Foxbodies over the years, a lot of our aftermarket or reproduction parts require a lot of modification in order to fit. And I kind of got tired of it. So from here on out, I'm going to do my best to make stuff that simply just bolts up. And this is an example of one of those products. Quality and finish and fitment is something that is really important to me when installing parts in my car or making parts for you guys. Does this disrupt the HVAC, the vent, the floor vent? No, it does not. That's what this vent is for. This lines up with your floor vent, so you still get your heat coming out the bottom. Also, it does not disrupt any of the doors in the heater box. You don't gotta modify nothing. I will say on some convertibles, it's very rare. I don't think Ford put under dash lighting in all the convertibles. It really depends, because I've seen some convertibles with the light and without the light. And let's be honest, guys, that light is not really bright anyway. So depending if you have a convertible, it may block out that light. But I think we're all updating to some modern interior lighting if you're worried about the floor light. So this one is my original heater box cover, the original design. You can check out how the vent is shaped. And then for my Gen 2, my latest heater box cover, I changed the vent up a little bit. Wanted to give it a different look, try it out, see if you guys like it or not. Just give you another option for which panel, which vent you like better. And it is a tiny bit slimmer. It might be hard to see on video, but the overall length is a little bit different. It's a little bit tighter. I think I had somebody comment on one of my videos, not sure if they were being a smart ass or they were asking a serious question, but they said something, will a size 15 boot fit, you know, under the panel? Well, guys, this panel doesn't stick out. It follows the curve of the heater box. So if anything, you're looking at like a 1/2 inch of space between the heater box and the panel. So your feet don't really get in the way at all. If anything, they'll hit the heater box if your feet are that big. And Foxbodies are pony cars, guys. They're small. They're not spacious at all. So you might have a hard time even driving your car if you're a big guy. I think I had somebody ask me, can you mount a ECU to the panel? I'm sure you could, but the way this bolts up to your glove box door mounting tabs, those tabs are plastic. So I think mounting anything coming off of that is probably not a good idea. The aluminum panel will definitely support it, but yeah, that's something you're gonna have to try for yourself. It might, the weight of the ECU might push the panel out, depending on where you mount it. So that's something you're gonna have to try for yourself, but the actual aluminum can support it. You might have to modify more things in order to fit an ECU or whatever you're trying to mount to it. This was not designed for anything to be mounted to it. Can I reuse my factory screws? You probably cannot, because this is another 100 thousandths more or less, and those screws are only, I don't know, 1/2 inch maybe long. I include 2 stainless steel screws. They're never gonna rust. black oxide bolts. Yeah, they last a little bit depending on who black oxides them, but they're eventually gonna rust. So if anyone is peeking their head under there, you won't see a rusty bolt. You'll see a nice shiny stainless bolt for the rest of the time. I just love stainless steel. Whether you order a kit with both panels or just one, you get 2 mounting screws, you get install instructions, and guys, this takes 5 to 10 minutes to install, depending on your skill level. And if you know how to turn a Phillips head screwdriver, this will be a piece of cake. And the driver's side console cover, there is no screws provided because this bolts up to your existing bolt under the knee panel under the steering wheel. The bolt is in the same location whether you have an 87, 89 or a 90 to 93 because they changed that knee panel in 1990. Same location, don't have to worry about it as long as your bolt is not stripped out. I've actually had that before. Somebody emailed me, their bolt was stripped out. They couldn't use that hole, so they had to make a new hole and they drilled into it. So as long as your bolt is in its factory location and it's still there, you don't need to drill into this or relocate it. Take that bolt out, put the panel in, adjust it, fine tune it where you want it, and then put that bolt back in and you're good to go. I'm gonna take you over to the car. I just finished up working on this Saline. I put the interior back in it and I wanna show you what this thing's looking like. The Gen 2, and it's my favorite as of now. Well, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for more. I have more parts that are currently in development, and I really wish I could share them with you at this time, but they're still in the beginning stages, and it is completely different than these heater box covers. It's some new stuff. I'm trying to create things that no one has ever thought of before. A lot of times people just copy someone else's idea and kind of do their own version of it. So I kind of think differently. I want to create stuff that no one's ever thought of before and just be original. I feel like nowadays everybody sees something online and they want to copy it. I've had people literally message me about my car or whatever, like, oh, I want to copy that exact build. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's what I get for putting stuff on the internet. But, you know, it's just hard to come up with original parts anymore, you know, and that's something I want to do. I want to keep up that bolt up mentality, quality, finish, everything looking mint and 100%. So if you guys have ordered one, if you're looking to order one, I appreciate your business and your interest. Shoot me a message. I'll leave the link. You can order yours today. See you guys later.